Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Temple420 Bible Study and Torah Tour. We're getting started. We got our books. We got our Bible. Wait, we need to have our offering because it turns out our God Hashem loves the daily offerings. So, the Daily Double is today. It's Friday evening. According to the Jewish calendar, it's year 5779. It's the day preparation day. And at that point, we're preparing the feast, which is fire and wood, which creates air and aroma of food. The presence of fire and wood and the pillar of fire and the pillar of smoke. That's what the book says. And at that point, that's what's healed me, and that's why I'm proclaiming the good news of the kingdom, that it's cannabis, and I have no problem talking to anybody about it. In fact, I stop people, and they're like, oh, interesting topic. I'm like, I had no idea that I had that system in me called the endo what? I'm like, it's called the endocannabinoid system. And I found out, I learned about it, I haven't stopped learning about it, and at that point, God is my teacher, and I study his book, and really it's a cookbook, it's an instruction book, it's an example book. It's like watching an old highlight reel of, say you watch Kershaw and you watch his 15-game strikeout, right? Or you watch Ryu pitch this year, or anybody hit the bombs out of the ballpark this year. It's like watching old games. Well, at that point, this is old games and old plays. Some plays are better than others, by the way. So we are in Mathew 5. Oops, totally not over Mathew 5. I was in Luke because I was reading in Luke this morning. By the way, guys, when I wake up in the morning and I read 2, 3, 4 hours. I post my video tours for the day. Then I read some more. Then I actually record some videos. And then I actually read some more. My day really is encompassed with just loving my God because he rescued me from sickness and diseases, which is exactly what the book says. So I can't deny that the plant's bad or that the system's wrong, and he made both of it at that point. Blame him, right? Okay, we went through adultery in Matthew 5, divorce, oaths, eye for an eye. Here is love your enemies. Okay, you have heard it was said, oh, we just did love your enemies, because if they hit you on one cheek, it would be ridiculous if you said, oh, by the way, could you hit me right here? And they would say, what are you, nuts? I'm like, yeah, isn't it crazy to hit me in the first place? So, now we are in Matthew 6, giving to the needy. Interesting. So, be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. So you have to practice righteousness, which is really interesting because I'm always having an orgasm, a revelation when I go, wait a second, you have to practice righteousness not in front of others. You have to do it in private. I kind of think that's like when he says, go into your room, close the door behind you, and pray to your Father. How do we pray? I don't know, bring an offering, a golden bowl full of incense. Welcome to Revelations. And it's going to start flowing. I'm reading the book of Daniel right now also, and it is crazy to see the imagery that he uses through that prophet. So practice your righteousness, not in front of others to be seen. Because if you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. So the righteousness that you practice is all based on the reward. The reward is a land flowing with milk and honey. It's our inheritance. We actually, as the person, are the tree of life. And we, while we're living on earth, offer the aroma. And then he takes up us, like Jesus, into the clouds. And we become air. Best guess scenario. We'll be right back with more of Giving to the Needy.